Hello, beautiful people out there and beautiful people in Kiss to Sell world and Facebook world. How are you all? Pardon my cough. Should have got that out of my system before I went on live, but shouldn't I? But anyway, here I am talking to you. So this is the second week. So last week we were talking about kind of the basics and the fundamentals of rethinking about sales. And now what I want to focus on is you. You are the most important person in your business. You are the not the only person who can sell, but because you're so authentic, because you're so passionate, because you really know what you're talking about, you are the best person to head up the sales team. And whether that's you yourself selling or helping other people sell, I really need you to take that mantle and own it. And lots of people say to me, but Fran, you're so outgoing and extroverted. You've got to be an extrovert, you've got to be this, you've got to be that to be good at selling. And I'm going to tell them what, or tell you what I tell them is actually some of the best salespeople in the world that I've ever met are introverts. And it's not about being an extrovert or being an introvert. It's actually, the clue is just to be yourself. So if you're introverted, patient, quiet, then be introverted, patient and quiet. I'm not saying, put yourself in a hole where you never meet anybody, because clearly sales is about getting out and talking to people. But I am saying just be yourself. Me, I'm a bit zany and a bit of a dag, so when I'm selling I tell jokes but that's my style, that's me. So what I want you to really think about is, what's your style? Are you analytical? Because if you're analytical, then use that analysis. Show the people what analysis you've done. Show them that you understand them. There's so many talents that we have, and all of them can be used when you're selling. And as I often say, just ditch the script, ditch the tips and tricks and tactics and stuff, and start with you. Start with you. Start with why you started your business. Start with connecting people and helping them with their problem. The second thing I want to talk to you about, so now you've done your Zen and you're centered and you've done all of those things. Now I want you to think differently about sales. Very often the reason that people get so stuck when they think about sales and selling is that they think it's about pushing and about forcing someone else to do something that they don't want to do. And I don't know where we get that idea from. I mean, I do. There's people and there's salespeople out there like that. But really, great selling isn't like that at all. Beautiful selling is actually about helping people buy. You recognize that someone has a problem. You know that you can help them. And so you do something about that. That's what selling is. So suddenly, when we stop thinking about selling as something that we do or an action that we take, and start thinking about selling as actually helping someone else, it completely changes everything we do. So if you think about it, often when people thinking about selling, and they say, oh Fran, but you're so good at talking, but actually great selling. And for any of you who've been a client of mine, you'll know that I'm an excellent listener. So if I'm going to help someone, I'm going to help someone buy, help someone solve a problem, then the first thing I've got to do is listen. I've got to understand that problem. I've got to help them understand that problem. Sometimes the person that you're talking to doesn't really see it in the right way, or they need help kind of really understanding what their problem is. And once you've listened and really understood the problem, then suddenly you're in such a better position actually to be able to help them. So there you are, listening, knowing what's going on for this person, and then you can look for how what you do fits in and can actually help this person. So part of that process is sometimes we recognize that we can't help this person, and that's okay, and that's part of a good sales process. A good salesperson process helps people make a decision about whether they should buy from you or not. So a healthy process just means that people go through that process in a healthy, good, efficient way. Not that everybody says yes. Because we don't want everyone as our clients, because we can't help everybody. So that's what I want you to do. So 2 things I want you to practice this week. Firstly, I want you to be honest and be yourself, and don't be afraid to take your beautiful personality and your beautiful skills and all the things that are great about you out into when you're talking about your business and helping clients. Secondly, I want you to stop thinking about sales and selling as something that's icky and pushy and disgusting, and start thinking about it as if you're helping people. You're helping people with a problem, and if they like your solution, then they'll buy from you. If you can show them how you can help them, what it will mean for them, and how you can help them solve their problem, then they'll buy from you, and it's that simple. So go out and try those things this week, and I look forward to talking to you next week, where we start focusing in on your client and really thinking a bit more about who they actually are. All right, beautiful people. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you 9 a.m. Thursday next week for week 3. And any questions or comments or things that you're not sure about, please feel free to add a question on my page or send me a DM, whatever. Just reach out, and I'm really happy to help. All right, see ya. Bye.